What's up YouTube, welcome to our video. In this video we will learn how we can send or transfer an array from one page to another. So let's begin. So first we will create a button here with an ID of button which says click me. So it looked like this. Now I'm gonna create a script which will do our job. In this script I'm gonna declare an array. So var array 1 equals to 1 2 3 and let's say hello and 5.6. So now what we want is to do transition from page 1 to page 2, but we want to retain this array. So how we can do that? Let's create the event of this button. So button dot on click equals to function, and inside this function I'm gonna say session storage dot set item. Now first we have to provide the name of the array. So I am writing the array, and then we have to provide the array itself. So json dot stringify. This method would convert anything inside this bracket into a string. So basically the session storage can only store string. So we want to convert it into this array into a string form and then save it to the session. So json dot stringify and then give the name of the array. So this is the object we are passing, and this is the name of the session variable. Now let's do the transition from page 1 to page 2, and the P is gonna be capital. Now let's test it. First I need to save it. Click me. It transitioned to page 2. Now what we want to do is we are coming to page 2, and now the variable is stored within the. Now we want to convert the array which was stored in the form of string back to its original form, which is the form of array. So I'm gonna declare a script here. Var session string equals to session storage dot get item, and here we are getting the array. So to get the item we need the name of the session variable, which is this name. So the array. So this is how we will gonna get the variable and then convert it to array. I am writing it as page 2 array equals to json parse and session string. So now we are converting the session string. So now we are converting the session string back to its original form, which is the array. So the session string is where we stored the array when getting it back. So now we can just test it out by writing console.log page 2 array. Now save it, and now I'm gonna run it. Right click, go to inspect element, and here in the console you will see the array. So I'm in the page 1. I click this button and you can see this array. Now we are at page 2, but we can still access this array, and you see that it is in its original form. So 1 2 3, then hello, and then 5.6. So what would happen if I remove this JSON from here and from here? So if I remove these method and pass on the array directly, let's see what happens. So when I press click me, you can see that we are not seeing an array. We are just seeing this 1 2 3 hello, and this is not in its correct format. So that's why the JSON methods were important. So by using the JSON methods here and here, you can transfer any complex array to the session variable and successfully get it back in its original form. So this is all for the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel. See you next time.